guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another video for y'all in my pocket traveler's notebook. So if you're new here, this is my functional planner. It is a pocket-sized Chic Sparrow Mr. Darcy cover, and the notebooks inside are from Moleskine. They are also pocket-sized, and they just have a grid inside. So since they're blank inside, I do have to draw my layouts every month, which I really don't mind doing because I get to customize it however I want. When I started using this planning system, my calendars were a bit more interesting and dynamic, but as time has gone on, I've realized that this planner works best for me when it's purely functional. So right now I'm drawing my monthly calendar. I used to put goals and habit trackers and things on this page, but again, I just need somewhere to look where I can see events, important holidays and dates and things like that. So this calendar is going to be very basic. The pen I'm using right now is a Staedtler Trip Plus Fineliner pen in black. I don't usually use felt tip pens, I'm not a huge fan of them, but for the sake of this video I needed a pen that would dry very quickly on this paper because this is kind of like Tomoe River paper. I don't think it is, but it has a similar feel, and so pens do smear on it if you don't let them dry for a couple seconds. So I decided to use this pen because it dries basically instantly, which is really nice. I just prefer the feel of gel pens when I'm writing. So right here, I'm not guessing exactly, but I'm roughly estimating my columns and rows for my calendar. Again, this is a functional planner. It does not need to be pretty, and I find it works best when I keep things simple. So right now I'm taking a couple of zebra mild liners to letter in the month and the year. On the left, I actually started to write June, so I had to white that out with my my Tombow whiteout, which is the best whiteout ever. And to cover that up, I used this cute red, white, and blue pinwheel washi that's from Hobby Lobby. Now I'm going to do the days of the week and the dates. So I alternated red and blue at the top, which I think looks really cute for this month. And now I'm going to take the wider end of my blue zebra mild liner and make a space for the dates on each of the days. And you will see that in the last row I have to put 2 dates because I didn't make enough rows, but that's okay. So I like my calendar to have a Sunday start. I actually wrote Monday on this one, but I'm going to white it out and fix it in a minute. By the way, all the pens and notebooks and things I mentioned will be listed down below if you're curious about where anything is from. So here I am writing in the days of the week and then going in and writing in all the dates. This part I actually find really relaxing. It's just so, I don't know, maybe it's the repetitiveness of it that's just very soothing to me. And as I get to the bottom here, I'm going to divide the first Sunday, or the last Sunday on the bottom row into 2 so I can fit the 31st onto this calendar as well. Now I'm going to take some deco. This is from Let's Plan It, and decorate a little bit for the 4th of July. It took me a minute to figure out where I wanted to put the corner piece there. And to do some highlighting, I'm going to use a gray mild liner. So instead of red, white, and blue, I have red, white, and gray, but that's okay with me. Once I get Independence Day written in, I'm going to mark off some bills. These are just bills that are not on auto draft, so I actually need to remember to go in and pay them. So I'm marking those off really quickly with the gray highlighter. And then with the reddish pinkish one, I didn't have true blue and red, so I used this reddish pink. I'm marking in a vacation that I have towards the end of the month. After that, I wanted to mark a couple more important dates, so I used the red one again just to keep things consistent. And once that is done, I'm going to do a bit more decorating of this spread. I don't usually decorate my monthly calendars, but because I had these stickers and some cute washi tapes, I decided to go ahead and use it. So I'm putting some floral deco on some of the empty days because July is actually a really light month for me. I don't have a ton going on. June and August, though, sandwiching it, are really busy, so I guess that works out well. I'm taking this Home with a Brave washi tape, which is also from Hobby Lobby, and putting it right up there on the beginning of the month. And now I'm going to move on to the second page in my monthly spread. This is going to be my spending tracker on the left, and on the right I'm going to put my monthly recap. So for my spending tracker, I just leave space for a title, and then I leave another line where I can write 4 things. I write the date of my purchase, what it was that I purchased, how much it cost, and then I put it into a category. I have several categories that I color code with my zebra mild liners for things like stuff I buy for work, if it's grocery or food related, if it's for fun, if it's a gift, things like that. And it's really easy at the end of the month to just go through, glance at the color chart, and see how much I was spending where. And once again, throughout the spread, I'm going to be alternating between red and blue just to keep it interesting. All right, moving on to the recap page. So I like to track several things here. I like to track my stats from my YouTube and Instagram page. I just think that's fun. And I also track my income. I also do a couple of currently lines. So I do currently listening to, because I do listen to quite a lot of music and podcasts. So I think it's fun to go back and see what I was listening to at certain points in time. And then I write down my reading notes, because I do keep a list of all the books I read throughout a year, but I don't write when I started and finished them, so I think it's fun to see more precisely when I read what. And the last thing I mark is highlights, or sometimes I put enjoying, but it's basically the same thing. And here as well, I'm going to put some deco. Again, this deco is from Let's Plan It. And there I just trimmed off a bit of the flower that was hanging off. And now I'm going to show y'all how I do a weekly spread. I do them all the same throughout the month, so I'm only going to show y'all one. I do a week on 2 pages. On the left side, I do a weekly spread, which is a couple lines per day. On the right side is where I put a massive to-do list. And what I'll do is throughout the week, just move my to-dos onto the particular day if they have one. Because I am self-employed, I have a lot more freedom with my days, and so sometimes stuff does not come off the massive to-do list. It just stays there until I can get to it through the week. At the very bottom of the right-hand page, I am going to do a habit tracker. I have 5 habits that I track, and I'm alternating red and blue to make little dots that I can check off for the week. I usually track a lot of stuff related to my language learning, and then I also tend to track a couple of health-related things, so that's what goes over there. Here I'm just writing the dates, and as you can see, I did switch to Emoji gel pen. That's actually my favorite pen to use in this planner. I like the way it writes on this paper a lot. And the first thing I'm going to mark is Independence Day on Monday the 4th, so I used a quarter box that I got from my leftover stickers binder and a piece of deco, again from Let's Plan It. And then I had this really big piece of deco that I decided to put on the weekend because I don't usually have much work stuff to mark on the weekends. I don't think I said, but this planner is primarily a work planner, so. Okay, and here I'm just marking in something I wanted to remember to do on the Wednesday of the week. After that, I'm marking in something for Monday, and that's going to be it for this spread. I'm going to flip through everything once again. And as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye!